Hi guys, and welcome to episode 13 of Score 1 Steal 1. And we are still somehow in a job, believe it or not. I don't know quite how, but we are still in a job. The last time that you came to us, we lost 3-2 to Dundee United. Now, this was obviously distressing enough to leave us there, not least because then we lost players to Dundee United, and obviously we gained a couple as well. But the one out of the two that we did gain, one of them can't play for the rest of the season due to having played for two teams already, and the other one was a centre half. Now, if you know anything about our team, the one position that we don't need is centre half. Centre forward would be nice. Attacking midfield would be nice. Wingers would be nice. But no, we get another centre back. The only other place that we could have got that would have been even worse was goalkeeper, because we've got about 19 goalkeepers in our squad. But anyway, that's just a minor irritant of this series at the moment. So, into the games that have been played since you saw. Now, obviously, these games you saw the scores from anyway, but we will go and recap the transfers. So, Aberdeen 3, St Johnstone 3, randomiser time again. Alan Mannis, Chris Miller, and Robbie Muirhead go to Aberdeen. Lee Griffiths, Chris Doolan, and Adam Rooney go to St Johnstone, which is bloody typical. Because guess who we've got today? We've got St Johnstone, yes. So Lee Griffiths and Chris Doolan are obviously ineligible for the game, but Adam Rooney will probably play, which is irritating. Just a wee aside, a piece of injury news. Scott Whiteside, our young centre back, got injured yet again on international duty. Second time this season. I'm not a happy bunny with the Northern Ireland under 19s. Anyway, Dundee 2, Motherwell 1. James McPake goes to Well, and Stevie Hamill and Jamie Walker go to Dundee. Hearts 0, Kelly 1. Former Thistle player Mustafa Dimbaya heads to Kelly after that result. Ross County 0, Cali 3. Grammars Kurtage, Jamie Reckford, and Carl Donaldson all move across the Keswick Bridge to Cali. Hamilton 1, Celtic 1. Now, this was totally pissing off because obviously, as you can see on the screen, Hamilton are just above us. I say just above us, they're bloody quite a bit ahead of us, but they're the team that's closest to us. And for them to draw with Celtic and get one of their players is not good. And so Mark Kelly, they lost to Celtic, and they've hit the jackpot. Patrick bloody Roberts, on loan from Man City, of course. He's now officially their key player. My only hope is that £7,000 a week bankrupts him. But not good for us at all. Next game was Ross County 2, Aberdeen 2. So again, randomiser time. Graham Shinney and Nick Ross going to Ross County. Scott Fox and Marcus Fraser going to Aberdeen. Scott Fox, of course, former Partick Thistle goalkeeper in real life. So then the final game to recap is a game that was played earlier on before the St Johnstone game. Motherwell 0, Celtic 2. James McFadden and Chris Robertson will play for Celtic from now on. Nothing overly major controversial in that. Let's get into the game against St Johnstone and lose probably yet another player, or maybe a bit more than that. So you can see that we're still without Christy Elliott and David Amu injured. Josh Law, John Suter, and Jesus Garcia Tena all ineligible to play. Scott Whiteside still recovering from that knock. We'll put Ryan Scully on the bench just as a extra. We've actually drafted Nicholas Harvey. He was one of the greyed out players that I promoted to the youth team just to see if he gets a game. Because basically I'm sick of looking at all these goalkeepers. In fact, that's what I'll do for the other ones as well. Well, at least for we've only got a couple. Yeah, I'll move these guys into the senior squad because I'm sick and tired of using bloody goalkeepers on the bench. It's ridiculous, it really is. Because you can't even lose them if they're on the bench, because obviously the rules of this series. So, Jim Moore, replace Ryan Scully, and that at least makes it look a little bit better. So Alexander there is the one goalkeeper on the bench. That's fine. Cool. So, team that we're going with today, guys. Let's hope this does something. Cherry in goals, back four, Penrice, Conrad, Kennedy and Bain. Defence midfield, Suter and Docherty. It's Ethan Docherty. And midfield, you've got Dominic Docherty, McBride, Lamont and Edwards up front. I'm going to change Edwards' role slightly, I think, to maybe a advance forward, see if he can do any better with that. But overall, as I said, we're just going to go for it. Might as well. At the end of the day, if we lose players, we lose players. I'm not really, going to be overly concerned because, look at when you consider that we are so desperately in need of players right now, so I think even an attacking formation, and we've been a bad run lately, so get out there. I'll try and give them as much confidence as I can before this game. Just say, go out there, try your best, get this done, because we need players desperately. And yeah, you can see already they've started with Rooney up front. Oh, you're joking! Oh, I thought that was a penalty. It's only a free kick. James Penrice with a foul. Whew, I thought 1 minute gone, for God's sake. Don't do that to me. But Daniel Fisher already showing his worth with that run. So that's the only warning shot across our bows. So really we have to keep aware for that. I'm still not overly keen on some of the guys that we're having to play here, but again, there's not really much option as to how we play it at the moment. We're just trying to feel our way into the whole thing. If I'm honest, I wouldn't mind a couple of 0-0s just to try and get rid of some players and bring some players in, or at least 1 0-0. Pulled hamstring off, for God's sake. Should be able to nurse it through the rest of the half. What do you think this is? Oh boy. So another booking for Docherty. We seem to be picking up a lot of bookings now. I know I've got it on, get stuck in and all the rest of it. But we need to do that because otherwise we're just losing the midfield because the players don't have the required skill to be able to track someone for long periods of time. So it's just really a case of just playing out and seeing how it goes. If we can get the odd player, we've got Harry Suter there, and he's a good player. He's only 16, but I think he's got potential there to be good. We've got Thomas Conrad, Kieran Kennedy. They're two players that I'm happy with. I wouldn't mind being able to bring Ryan Edwards back in the midfield again, but obviously I've got no choice in the matter. He's just got to try and plough a lone furrow up front at the moment. James Penrice seems to be getting an awful lot of yellow cards, which is a bit worrying. But to be honest, this game's gone quite quickly. 35 minutes gone, and there's been very little on the way of highlights, which is good. Just keep it like this, and we'll see how it goes. Every point's a prisoner at the moment. We really need to keep on getting to pick up some points now, and just hope that Hamilton and Dundee United both drop points. Oh, here we go. 42 minutes. This is dead on time, isn't it? Yep, look at that. Robbie Muirhead, former Thistle player. I want to see this in 3D because I think this is just a lucky deflection. I don't think he means this at all. I think that shot's going well wide and he somehow just gets in the way of it. Now, if that's the case, then that is just typical of the luck you get when you're in the bottom. Simon Lappin shoots. It's a dreadful shot. Well, fair enough, he got a header on it, but I'm not having that he meant that. I've watched Robbie Muirhead play in real life. There's no way that Robbie Muirhead would do that kind of a header and mean it. They're just playing around us now. They're going to score again. Look at that for a shocking ball, Lamont. Oh, there we go. There's your penalty. Well, we tried to give one away in the first minute, so we've now officially given one away. So it's all set up for Adam Rooney to score on his debut, isn't it? The man who was just transferred to them just in time for this game scores 2-0. So we're losing two of our players from today's starting lineup already. Which technically isn't a bad thing because we've not got that great a team. But knowing our luck, it'll be someone that we would prefer to keep. Just get out there and show me something else. And what I'll do is I'll make some subs while we're on it. What we'll do actually is we'll change the formation a wee bit. Just to try and mix it up more than anything else, to be honest. Jim Moore on for Dominic Doherty. And go for Hill up front, Edwards on the wing. Darren Finney on for Penrice. So more orthodox kind of a team shape now. And Gallagher on for Lamont. I know he's just one of these generated players, but to be honest, I don't care. Let's just get them on. Let's just play and see if we can get a goal back. If we can even get one back, then that's a player. We've already lost two of our starting 11, so any more of that doesn't really factor into it that much. Hey, an opposition player gets booked. Hallelujah. But it's 3-0. Oh, well, lads, if you thought that the performances were bad now, that's us just losing our three best players on the day from the starting 11. Oh boy. I mean, I thought at first this could be a winning season because I thought, well, we're not expected to finish near the top, but if we get a couple of decent results early on, and we can kind of start to climb the league a wee bit, start to get a couple of decent players in, take players off let's say your Celtic and your Aberdeens and all that kind of stuff, then maybe, just maybe, we might be able to get a team together that can rival. But then the minute we started losing players left, right, and centre, we lost. Was it 5 players to Celtic, 6 players to Celtic, something like that. And then we gained Craig Gordon, who then bankrupted the club, and then we lost him the next game. So, all in all, it's not been a very happy match or season so far, shall we say. It's not one of these things that we're trying our best to play here, but really, realistically speaking, we're a rubbish team at the moment. To be honest, wow, okay, that's so many players on bookings, and to be honest, to hell with it, this game's lost. I'll just sit here and watch and see if we can grab some kind of a goal. Doubtful, but if we could, then it's a player. And if we get rid of 3 crap players and gain 1 good player every game, I'd be quite happy with that. But it's not looking likely, to be honest. And another booking. I'm thinking I'm going to take off that get stuck in because we keep on just getting bookings left, right, and centre here. It's just not. I think just because the quality of the players that we've got, I think that they'll miss time tackles more often than not. And therefore, I think that's why we're getting so many bookings. Yep, finishes 3-0. And that is bloody awful. Well, you know what? I don't even want to speak to the players at the moment. 3 of them are going anyway. So we'll just find out who we lose. Our 3 best players on the day, basically. I don't like that when I see the board one confidence. Right. So we lose Ethan Docherty, Kevin McBride, and Kieran Kennedy. So 2 of them I'm not actually that bothered about, to be honest. I'm not bothered at all about Ethan Docherty going. St Johnston. That's fine. I'm not bothered at all about Kevin McBride going. And the other one, of course, was Kieran Kennedy, which I'm really disappointed at. Thought he was quite a good wee player. But again, these things happen. We don't get anyone from them, so frustration. Board meeting to discuss confidence. Explain the result. Hold my hands up. Thank you. Suit fencing. No! I'm not getting them a rest. Right, okay. So let's just see, has there been any other games today? Commander Canelo Inverness one. So I may as well just do that just now. That transfer. Unless we get Camargo's best player on the day, which was Kevin McHattie. Okay, so you can go Inverness. So that's that. So what I'll do now, guys, is I will play till the next league game. In fact, is it the league or the cup? It is the league against Hamilton. So fingers crossed we'll be able to get a result there. Because this is not looking good, guys. This is looking like relegation form. And relegation would mean getting sacked, probably. So I'll see you guys next episode. Cheers, guys.